Now I know I've been doing a lot of terraforming videos lately, but to be honest, I just don't really know what else to do. The Infinity SMP shows no signs of going into Season 3 until after Christmas, so that's going to be a bit longer. And I have joined another SMP, but I'm not going to say what that is, just to not give away any spoilers. But they're trying to sort out the entire 1.18 world transition where a whole bunch of new members join, so yeah, we're trying to get that sorted. But for now, I'm just going to do terraforming videos because it's what I like to do. So I did say in the last episode we will be doing waterfalls today, which we are. But also kind of a tiny bit on cliffs. Yeah, I will be doing a little bit on the cliffs, but yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do is just extend the river a bit. So I'll just mark out where I want it to go. Alright. Now I have a bit of an extension that kind of goes up a few levels. Usually I make these a bit longer, but just for the sake of like doing this video quicker, I'm not going to. So now we're actually going to start on the waterfall part. And I'm just going to get a few different stone variants. And what I'm going to do is kind of just mark out where I want the waterfall to go. Now I want it to kind of come down in this little bit here, like just along here. So I am going to kind of just mark out the height I want. I think I'm happy with that height. And I just kind of want to work out a bit of a shape. Now we're not going to be doing like the backs of mountains. I probably will save that for a future episode. Today we're just doing like the cliff face with the waterfall, and well, just the waterfall part specifically. I will do a bit of cliff stuff, but I'll save that for a full tutorial. Now I kind of want to just mark out where I want the cliff to go a bit. Now don't make it completely straight, add some little bends in it like I'm doing. That's good for now. I'm not going to go too overboard in this episode because like I said, I will do a separate episode just for cliffs. But that looks like a pretty good outline, so now we're just going to build these up to the right height. Now I've got this kind of in, what you're going to want to do is start filling in this, but don't go straight up. Make sure you add some more sticky outy bits, if that's what you want to call it. Now I'm building it out of cobblestone for now. I'm going to go and texture it later, but you can texture it as you go along if you want. I've seen a good strategy is kind of just fill your inventory and then kind of just constantly scroll as you place like that. I've seen that as a good strategy. I'm pretty sure that was in a mumbo jumbo video I saw. I could be wrong though, so don't hold me to that. But yeah, I'm going to start doing the basic shape of the cliff now. Now I probably should have built this a bit back, but you know what, I'm fine. So as you can see, I'm kind of just getting to the point where I'm just making this stick out a tiny bit more. Now I've got the basic shape for this side done. I'm going to move on to this other side. Now I might do a bit less detail on this one just because it's more basic shape. Now I've got the basic shape of the cliffside in, I'm going to go around and start texturing it a bit. So now that I've got the basic design and shape in for the cliffs, I'm just going to add some grass and dirt on top. I will go into more detail on how I will detail the cliffside in my cliffs terraforming video, which will be coming soon, so make sure you subscribe so you can see when that comes out. But yeah, once I get this dirt in, I will start with the actual waterfall. So now that I've got the grass in, I'm going to start doing the actual cliff bit. Again, I will like actually talk about how I do the grass drooping down and stuff in my cliff video. So yeah. But yeah, now we're going to just kind of mark out where we want the waterfall to kind of fall down. So I want it to fall down on this row here. So I'm going to go up, and so now I've got that marked down. I'm going to add a bit of a back to it. And I don't mean like a back to the cliff, I mean like a back to where the waterfall's going to go. So now we've got this in, I'm going to kind of bring out the light grey wool that I had down lower and kind of just bring this out to where I want the cliff to go. Now I've just taken all the water out so I can put it back in again, and I've added this little kind of sticky outy bit. You will have to experiment with these a lot because water physics are kind of finicky in Minecraft, but yeah, once you put the water in, this should all start flowing, and you see it kind of just spurts off there a bit, and yeah, so that is the actual waterfall done. Now we're on to the final step, and that's adding a bit of foliage around. Now I'm just going to add some foliage wrapping around here. I wouldn't do this with every cliff, it's just because we've got the waterfall here, so everything can be a bit more lush and green. And if you look down here, I have added some mossiness. I wouldn't, mossy cobblestone bricks. Usually I'll just use regular cobblestone bricks, but since in the gradients of that, but since we're near a waterfall, it makes sense that it's all mossy. So yeah, that's the basic waterfall cliff thing. But yeah guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I had fun making this. Next time we will be doing extending the cliff and just telling you guys how I designed the cliff, and yeah, that shouldn't take too long to make, so I wouldn't expect that one to take long. But yeah, I'll see you in the next episode if you choose to watch it. Oh, and also if you have any suggestions or requests what to terraform next, leave them in the comments, because comments make videos get recommended, and I want my videos to be recommended to people, so yeah. But yeah, so I'll see you in the next one if you choose to watch it.